Right now, superfans show their love for their favorite franchises while wearing their best cosplay outfits at the Madison Comic-Con. And the giant Santas have returned to Madison. Hear how neighbors are reacting to the festive inflatables. That's all coming up on News 3 Now at 10. Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jalen Banks. Well, the cold continues to stick around this weekend. Let's get a look at your first one forecast with meteorologist Blaze Keller, who joins us out on the weather patio. Blaze, how does it feel out there?
It doesn't feel too bad because the winds aren't as strong, but they'll still be breezy tonight. And not to mention we have cloud cover, so that's going to help keep our wind chills above zero as we look to end your weekend and go into our first full week of December. A little bit of flurries going on here outside of the studio as we sit at 16 degrees in Madison, 10 for a temperature in Mineral Point, 9, a balmy 9, Bosco Bell, as well as in Viroqua. We're at 14 in the Dells as well as in Camp Douglas, 16 Verona, 15 Mount Horeb, and 13 in Perry as well as Edgerton. The cloud cover tonight is going to keep wind chills a little bit more tolerable, and I say that lightly just given that, you know, single digits is still very cold and still dangerous if you're outside for a long time. But compared to waking up not only this morning but also Saturday morning, our wind chill values are not expected to dip below zero, especially in those morning hours as the kids are heading off to school or you're heading off to work. And by the afternoon, even though we are expected to climb to near 30 degrees, it will still feel about half of that. So just keep that in mind as we're beginning to plan out our Monday. We will see cloud cover through the morning hours with some flurries through, I'd say, at least the morning commute, especially further to the west. But temperatures are expected to climb, as I mentioned, into the upper 20s to low 30s with a little bit more sunshine by your Monday afternoon. We're going to track out a few more flurry chances and temperatures reaching near 40 in the full forecast.
All right, Blaze, we'll see you then. The Monroe Street Santas are back. Our Mara Hobart takes us on a ride down Santa Lane to show how neighbors are jumping on the holiday train this year.
Take a trip down Monroe and see dozens of 12-foot jolly faces surrounding the street.
I think the Santas are the first time that I've ever understood Christmas decorating.
The Santa train first rolled out 3 years ago.
I was one of the founding neighbors here to put up our Santa 3 years ago.
That's when Evan and a handful of neighbors who were all inspired by Hallmark movies decided to create a neighborhood trend on their block.
And it slowly, or rather quickly, I guess, exploded or grown throughout the neighborhood. Last year, it was almost 40.
Ho, ho, holy moly. That's a lot of Santas. And this year, neighbors are trying to put up over 100 Santa Clauses on Monroe Street. Now, the cause for all these clauses is to spread some community cheer.
Last year, I saw all the Santas down the road, and I thought, we have to do it this year.
Dr. Jen jumped on the Santa Express and squeezed the inflatable in the safest and most visible spot for her business and the community.
This area is such a community. Everyone knows everybody. Everyone's so supportive of each other, and everyone's in the Christmas spirit this time of the year.
Dr. Jen isn't the only new person on board. Take it from some students living on the street, too.
Since we're college students here at UW-Madison, we thought it'd be like a great way to get a part of the community.
So naturally, it's the Santa Street. So we had to get one.
Even for those neighbors who don't have a Santa yet, they may be jumping on the train this holiday season.
I never quite got it. I thought it was too over the top, but I'm like, I think I get it now. So yeah.
Why do you think you get it?
There's just something eerie about them and like a happy, fun way. I don't know.
With more than 30 Santas and counting, it's full steam ahead for this West Side community.
Feels like I'm a part of something when I get to live on the street that has all of them.
Neighbors tell me the best way to see the Santa saga in full effect is to go around and see them glow at night. So, reporting in Madison, Meryl Hubbard, News 3 Now.
Meryl, thank you. Well, the fun in Madison didn't just stop there because comic book fans, geeks, gamers, and collectors alike gathered together today for the Madison Comic-Con. Vendors and celebrity meet and greets lined the exhibit hall of the Monona Terrace. Many attendees showed off their artistic side, supporting their most creative and impressive cosplay outfits.
Comic-Con is kind of like, as I said, a word nostalgia, but you get to go around and you're seeing things that bring back your childhood, or if you're a child, bringing back the dinosaur age, as my kids call it. But it's, you know, it gets you out there and it's having fun. It's comics, it's collectibles, it's just fun.
There were also pop culture icons in attendance. We spoke to Philip Andrew, who played the Lunar Wolf Power Ranger in Power Rangers Wild Force, who says it's amazing fans are still so passionate 22 years after the show.
The fans are amazing. It is so super cool how they go above and beyond on the outfits they wear, the storyline. Some of them even know more about the story than I do, because I just went in there and filmed it, you know. So, but it's just amazing to see how dedicated they are, and they take the time, the energy to come out, and knowing that they're fans, and you know, it hits here, you know, for all of us. We all love it.
The event was organized by MightyCon Conventions. They are also hosting the Milwaukee Comic-Con on February 22nd. Wisconsin Democratic Party Chair Ben Weekler will seek a position on the national level. In a video on his website, Weekler asked supporters within the party to vote for him to become the Democratic National Committee's party chair. Current chair Jamie Harrison announced he would not be seeking another term. Others seeking the spot include Ken Martin, the head of Minnesota Democrats, former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley, and New York State State Senator James Skoufis. Weekler has been the Wisconsin State Party chairman since 2019. It's the most wonderful time of the year for many, but what if you just can't get into the holiday spirit? SSM Health family medicine physician and wellness coach Dr. Rupa Shaw discusses why holidays can be a difficult time for some and how to manage it.
Dr. Shaw, so the holidays are a joyous time for many of us, but that's not the case for everyone. So what causes depression during the holiday season?
Well, it's a time where we kind of do it to ourselves a little bit. Sometimes we set these expectations that might be a little bit too high. And this can come from social media or things that we see on TV of like how perfect everything should be, you know, during the holidays and the table settings and, you know, the food, etc. So I think the key is not to set super high expectations of what the holidays should look like and also what other people should do during the holidays. Just kind of go with the flow, relax, and it's okay to say no to certain things if you feel like I just can't take this on during the holidays. On top of that, when we couple some of the financial stressors that come with the holidays, this can add a whole other layer of just adding that stress and some depression to the holidays.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So what should loved ones do to support someone with symptoms of depression during the holidays?
Yeah, for different reasons, right? This can be a tough time for people, whether it's, you know, having a recent loss of a loved one or some family dynamics that could be strained. So the best thing you can do really is just check in with that person. Give them a call. There's no reason that you have to try and solve their issues, but just being there, listening, and just knowing that they can have someone to talk to can be a real help to somebody who's struggling during the holidays.
Yes, yeah. And self-care means a lot. So what can someone with depression do during the holidays to take care of themselves?
Yeah, again, setting those boundaries and those limits, not feeling that pressure to always say yes to one more thing if you really feel that you just can't handle it. Also, sticking to your routine, right? Don't forget about exercise, yoga, eating right, all of those things that you were doing prior to the holidays. Don't let those slip away slowly during the holidays, which is so easy to do because we get so busy. But sticking to that routine is really going to help you weather kind of the holidays a little bit easier.
And so if people want to get more information, where can we find you online?
They can find me on Instagram at Wellness with Dr. Shaw.
Dr. Shaw, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Dr. Sean Kyrion, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at 10 and a major reversal in the final weeks of his presidency. President Joe Biden has pardoned his son Hunter. And Consumer Reports works to find washing machines that are gentle on your clothes while still tackling tough stains. We share which ones those are.
Iron Jock products are wicking, cooling, anti-static, and built with four-way stretch. Their silver ion technology eliminates 99.9% of the bacteria. If you don't love it, send it back. No questions asked. Iron Jock.
It's that time of year again to get the Honda of your dreams during Happy Honda Days, where you'll find great offers on an efficient CR-V hybrid, spirited Accord hybrid, sporty Civic hybrid, and the all-electric Prologue. Don't wait. Turn your dreams into reality with a new Honda, named KBB.com's best overall EV and hybrid brand. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Doorbuster! Get this modern sofa for just $327. It's Black Friday doorbuster deals this weekend at Slumberland Furniture. Up to 60% off list. Get this recliner free when you purchase the reclining sofa. This sofa chaise, just $397. This classic accent chair, just $120. Deals this hot are while they last only, so come early. Black Friday doorbuster deals start Friday. Only at Slumberland Furniture.
Dashing has been very helpful for me. Definitely brought me a significant amount of extra income and allowed me to comfortably pay my bills and live a lifestyle and get out and have some fun. Portable benefits would be great. It would allow me to afford health care, dental insurance, and vision insurance. That's great because, as you can see, I wear glasses. I will need to get more eye exams because I'm getting up there in age. I love the freedom and flexibility of Dashing, and portable benefits will give me an additional peace of mind.
Shopping with insurance. Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance.
Visit or call us. SelectQuote. We shop, you save.
Experience the Channel 3000 News app today. Tailored for your news the way you want it. With a customizable home page and faster page loads, download the Channel 3000 News app. Powered by News 3 Now. Wake up every morning with Savannah Brito and her Plan Your Day forecast. Designed to help you plan your day before you walk out the door. Plan your day with Savannah. Weekday mornings starting at 4:30. Only on News 3 Now this morning. You're watching News 3 Now at 10. Moving forward.
Thank you for staying with us. President Biden confirming tonight he signed a pardon for his son Hunter. In a statement, the president said, quote, Hunter was singled out only because he is my son, and alleges an effort to break Hunter, who was 5.5 years sober. Hunter Biden was set to be sentenced later this month after being convicted of felony gun and tax evasion charges. President Biden had previously said he would not pardon his son or commute his sentence.
I'm extremely proud of my son, Hunter. He has overcome an addiction. He's one of the brightest, most decent men I know. And I am satisfied that I'm not going to do anything. I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Hunter Biden faced up to 42 years in prison for his convictions. He released his own statement saying he has admitted to and taken responsibility for his mistakes during the darkest days of addiction. And this weekend, President-elect Donald Trump selected 2 family members for a key diplomatic post. Charles Kushner, Ivanka Trump's father-in-law, as ambassador to France, and Mossad Boulos, Tiffany Trump's father-in-law, as senior advisor on Arab and Middle Eastern affairs. But it's his pick to lead the FBI that's drawing some pretty sharp scrutiny. CBS's Weisha Zhang is in West Palm Beach with details.
Kash Patel has stood by President-elect Trump since his first term, when he served in multiple roles, including chief of staff at the Pentagon.
Kash Patel is here, one of our real warriors.
In his announcement picking Patel to lead the FBI, Trump says he played a pivotal role in uncovering the Russia hoax, referring to the DOJ's investigation of Moscow meddling in the 2016 election.
And we are on a mission to annihilate the deep state.
Patel has vowed to dismantle the FBI, which he sharply criticized in his book, writing it will remain a threat to the people unless drastic measures are taken.
I'd shut down the FBI Hoover building on day one and reopening the next day as a museum of the deep state.
Democratic Senator Chris Murphy is urging colleagues not to confirm Patel.
Kash Patel's only qualification is because he agrees with Donald Trump that the Department of Justice should serve to punish, lock up, and intimidate Donald Trump's political opponents.
On Face the Nation, Republican Senator Ted Cruz called Patel a strong candidate.
All of the weeping and gnashing of teeth, all of the people pulling their hair out, are exactly the people who are dismayed about having a real reformer come into the FBI and clean out the corrupted partisans.
The current FBI director, Christopher Wray, is serving a 10-year sentence that was appointed to him by former President Donald Trump. He has 3 years left. Now he would have to resign or be fired for there to be an opening. In a statement, the FBI says Wray is focused on the people there and the work they are doing. Heavy lake effect snow is making post-holiday travel nearly impossible in parts of the Great Lakes region. Roughly 4 million Americans are under winter storm warnings through Monday. All of this coming during a time where it's the busiest travel week of the year, as millions of Americans try to return home from Thanksgiving. Today is expected to be the busiest day for air travel. Many flights now canceled, stranding passengers. Now, that was my best meteorologist impersonation, but I'm going to hand it over to Blaze, who's the real one here. Blaze?
We are not anticipating any lake effect snow to that degree over the next 10 days, but we are anticipating some flurries not only Monday, but Tuesday and Wednesday as well. Remember, Tuesday into Wednesday and Wednesday night is when our Clipper system, which is still trending to be too far north from our area to really bring us any measurable snow, is going to be moving through the Great Lakes region, bringing us some warmer temperatures as well as some flurries as we look to end Wednesday night going into Thursday. Becoming cloudy as we go overnight tonight, but we will see more sunshine as we head into the afternoon hours on your Monday. With the recent cold air, some of our Arctic friends have made their way south with the Arctic air. Snowy owls have been seen in parts of the Wausau area. This was taken by my friend Carrie out in Green Bay. She also sent me photos of it pruning itself. So it is that time of year where we're beginning to see some of these very beautiful creatures make their way out of the Arctic into parts of Wisconsin. If you want to be looking for any, just look on the ground. They typically are more likely to be on the ground than in the trees, and they're actually more active during the daytime hours than the nighttime hours, as opposed to more of their owl relatives. So there's just some facts about those beautiful snowy owls for you. The Arctic high-pressure system that brought down that cooler air is going to continue to push its way south and eastward. Maybe some morning flurries as we go throughout your morning hours, but then by the afternoon Monday, we see more sunshine. As that high-pressure system slides towards the south and east, it's going to make room for that Clipper system to clip northern parts of the Great Lakes region. And out ahead of that, our temperatures are expected to climb into those upper 30s, if not the low 40s, but then we are quickly going to cool on down as we go Wednesday night into Thursday. Watch as we go from near 40 Wednesday afternoon to about 30 to 20 degrees cooler than that by Thursday night. We're cooling down to about 15 degrees, so that's about a 20-degree drop in about 8 hours. So how do we do that? Well, it's going to be windy, not only out ahead of the warmth, but behind the warmth as well. So if your trash day is Wednesday, it is going to be windy with southwesterly winds anywhere between 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts out ahead of Wednesday morning. We get a brief break as we go into the late morning hours Wednesday into the early afternoon hours Wednesday. And then as those winds turn out of the northwest, once again, gusting upwards of 40 to 45 miles per hour, because we have to go from those mid to upper 30s to the teens in 8 hours. And the way that we do that is by gusty northwesterly winds. And we warm up out ahead of all of that quickly as well with those gusty southwesterly winds. So Thursday also is, if that's your trash day, you may want to take out the trash right before the trash man comes. Otherwise, it might be kind of blown around by the wind. So we're looking at the 20s tomorrow. Almost a few low 30s will be possible. Breezy at times. Morning snow through at least the late morning hours. Some flurries there, maybe as far east as, say, Dane County, but not expecting any accumulating snow, maybe just dusting. So as you're heading off to school, heading off to work, the kids are heading off to school. Just keep that in mind. But more sunshine as we are all heading home. Flurries Tuesday and Wednesday and possibly Thursday as well. And then we'll cool off and only hang out in the low 20s by Thursday. Could see another bigger snowmaker by the end of your upcoming weekend. That's in Fantasyland. Stay with News 3 Now. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah, fingers crossed we don't see any heavy snow, but I am waiting for just a slight warm up because it's pretty chilly out.
It's going to arrive on Wednesday.
All right, well, sounds good. Thank you, Blaze. Whether you're in the market for a new washing machine, your dryer is on the fritz, or you want a whole new set altogether, Consumer Reports experts have loads of recommendations for you.
It's a typical day in Consumer Reports Laundry Lab.
We are looking for a machine that cleans very well, but is also gentle on your clothes.
To do that, testers wash loads of laundry mixed with swatches that are saturated with tough stains.
We have wine, cocoa, blood, carbon black, and sebum, like body oil.
Also in the load, special cloths that help determine how gentle a machine will be on your clothes. After the wash, testers count how many threads are exposed. Here you can see the difference between a higher and lower performing machine.
So we're also measuring the amount of water, hot and cold, that the machine uses, and also the energy the machine uses, and then how well it spins your clothes out.
That moisture removal is key, says CR. You want a washing machine that extracts as much water as possible so your dryer uses less energy. CR's tests typically find front loaders offer the best combination of cleaning performance, gentleness, and efficiency, like this recommended set from LG. But keep in mind, your washer and dryer do not have to match, unless you're planning on stacking them. You'll sacrifice some gentleness, but spend less with this LG HE top loader washing machine. It offers excellent cleaning performance and very good energy efficiency. And if you're just looking for a dryer, Consumer Reports recommends this one from LG. To keep your new appliances running for the long haul, keep your detergent usage in check. Use no more than a shot's glass worth. And clean your dryer's lint filter out before or after every load. This is Teresa Hope.
And coming up in sports, it is Selection Sunday for Wisconsin volleyball. See who they play in the first round of the NCAA tournament next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
The holidays and Chevy Silverado and off-road adventure and towing with confidence and tech you can count on. And it all comes together in a Chevrolet. Find your red tag. Get 1.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups. Plus, get $3,750 total value on this Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Badgerland Chevy dealer today.
You expect your healthcare provider to take the time to listen to you, to learn more about you and why you came in. That's the care you expect, and that's the care we deliver at Upland Hills Health. Whether it's in our Dodgeville Hospital or at one of our 7 clinics, our skilled doctors and healthcare professionals personalize care for you and every member of your family. Upland Hills Health Hospital and Clinics, the care you expect, close to home.
Are record high energy costs putting a squeeze on your fixed or limited incomes? While you haven't asked for it, the Keep Wisconsin Warm Cool Fund and your local energy assistance providers are here to help. No Wisconsin resident should ever have to face the challenge of living without heat or power or face homelessness. For a hand up, apply today.
You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont it. You want some ice time, a nice time, so good you post it twice time. You want some cheer? Now I'll show you where you gotta be. Tell you who you gotta see. Ooh, it's gonna make you smile. You want it, we got it, it's all here. Rosemont.
Enjoy the magic of the North Pole, just east of O'Hare, with miles of memories waiting to be made. To Rosemont it your way, start at rosemont.com.
Rosemont it.
The Bucks are back on broadcast TV. It's Dame time on Television Wisconsin. Catch Giannis and the Bucks when they battle the Hawks in MKE. And watch select games on broadcast TV all season on Television Wisconsin. Bucks, Hawks. The action tips off Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. on Television Wisconsin. It's 6 p.m. in Wisconsin, and you want to know what happened throughout the day. That's where News 3 Now at 6 comes in. Moving forward, while you're navigating your day, we're out in the community, uncovering the stories and finding the answers you're looking for. Local breaking news, in-depth reports, getting to the heart of events and issues that matter here. And when bad weather is on the way, we warn you first. Start your evening with News 3 Now at 6. Moving forward. Weeknights.
Today was Selection Sunday for the National College Volleyball Tournament, and Wisconsin received a 2 seed
in Nebraska's region, which puts them on a crash course with the Huskers, who swept Wisconsin in each of their meetings this season. But before any of that, Wisconsin will take on Fairfield University in the first round, which will be played in Lincoln this Thursday night at 7 p.m. The Stags of Fairfield won the MAAC conference this year, going 21-11. And the season is officially over for Wisconsin football. The Badgers closed out the year with 5 straight losses, missing a bowl game, losing all of their rivalry games, and ending the year under 500 for the first time in 22 seasons. Luke Fickell is in it for the long haul, but finds it difficult to put a finger exactly on what went wrong. So when asked what went wrong, he tried to put words to it.
This is a team, unfortunately, that's, beat up physically, mentally, and emotionally. And we couldn't come out. We couldn't pull ourselves out of the hole. And I can't say exactly why. Like that, I put it on me, but that's what's been the grind. It's how do we get over those things? How do we handle getting punched? How do we handle whether it's a loss? How do we handle a battle with a Penn State or an Oregon to not be able to go the next week and make yourself better?
And now that the season's over, the dominoes are already starting to fall. Leon Lowry, who transferred into Wisconsin from Syracuse before the season, announced that he is going back into the transfer portal. The linebacker had 29 tackles this year. Amari Snowden, the cornerback, says he's leaving too. The highly touted freshman did not see the field this season. Let's do the Badger Blitz, seeing what the Badgers did in the NFL. Nick Herbig, he gets the strip sack for the Steelers, who bring it all the way back to the house. Pittsburgh beat Cincinnati 44-38. And how about the Colts? They've been feisty this year with some help from a Badger legend. Jonathan Taylor hauls in the touchdown pass. His Colts, they'd won it 25-24. The Packers have one of the best records in the entire NFL at 9-3, but in the NFC North, they're in 3rd place. In 1st place, the 11-1 Lions, who the Pack play on Thursday night in Detroit. The Pride got the best of the Packers at Lambeau earlier this year. Jordan Love knows what went wrong and believes that they can fix it, but says that doesn't mean that it will be easy.
Detroit's a good team. They're a good defense. They do a lot of good things. And I think, looking back at the film, a lot of stuff that we left out there, a lot of misplays, a lot of mistakes, and so a lot of stuff that we'll be looking to clean up going in this week.
Yeah, I think, they are a very physical team, and so it should be a great battle on Thursday Night Football.
Now, Wisconsin volleyball finds himself playing Fairfield in the first round of the NCAA tournament. This is a team that's made deep NCAA tournament runs year after year after year, but Kelly Sheffield said something really interesting a few weeks ago, talking about the fact that not only is this one of his last groups he believes as is can make a deep run in the tournament, but this is the group to do it. So they're going to have to get through the Huskers if they want to do that.
I mean, when you have Sarah Franklin back, National Defending Player of the Year, I mean, anything's possible, but they have such a deep team. They continue to dominate. I know they got to a bit of a rough start at the beginning of the season, but they've been rolling as of late.
And they're going to need that group of seniors to get it done this year, hoping that senior leadership can maybe get them back to the national title.
For sure. All right, they get things rolling this Thursday. Thank you, Angie. We'll be back with more after this.
It's the 4-day Black Friday super sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take $100 off our Doctor's Choice lineup, any size, any model. Plus, get 60 months, no interest, and free shipping. The 4-day Black Friday super sale, only at Denver Mattress.
Follow the beat of Butch Vig with Madison Magazine. How a kid with a drum kit became a visionary DIY producer, musician, and Grammy winner. The local legend tells all in a home studio sit-down. Madison Magazine, online and on newsstands now. And the winner is Madison Magazine. Proud to earn 11 Milwaukee Press Club Awards for excellence in Wisconsin journalism. And the top prize for civic journalism in this year's National City and Regional Magazine Awards.
What are you doing? Oh, we did our home insurance ourselves, but don't feel protected.
So you're building your own American Family Insurance roof line?
Yeah, life's better when you're protected under American Family's roof.
That's not how it works.
Dad, we'll go. It's gonna hit.
See, that's how it works.
For real protection, save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
These are just a few of the over 500,000 happy Audien hearing aid customers. They now live a better life because they hear better. And they hear better because they purchased a full pair of Audien Atom 2s for only $189. The Atom 2 is a tiny, nearly invisible over-the-counter hearing aid. They've got unsurpassed sound quality and only $189 a pair. And it's so easy to order. Call Audien.
1-800-395-9610.
Don't dance, but boogie into the new year at Ho Chunk Gaming Wisconsin Dells. On Friday, December 27th, we're giving away a Jeep Gladiator. Saturday, December 28th, a Chevy Colorado. Then on New Year's Eve, it's our Winter Boogie Bash, where you can have a chance to win your share of over $45,000 of rewards play. Plus, there will be free live entertainment by Coyote Wild and Snake Oil. It's time to boogie your way into the new year at Ho Chunk Gaming, Wisconsin Dells.
Thursday Night Football on Prime. It's on.
Ready to have some fun? Yeah, let's do it.
Thursday Night Football is on as the Green Bay Packers face the Detroit Lions.
When they are rolling, they are frightening.
Just enjoy the show.
It's Jordan Love and the Packers,
just like that,
versus Jared Goff and the Lions.
Are you kidding me?
In an NFC North clash. Stream Thursday Night Football. Only on Prime.
It's the 4-day Black Friday super sale at Denver Mattress. Right now, save $100 on every $1,000 you spend. Take $100 off our Doctor's Choice lineup, any size, any model. Plus, get 60 months, no interest, and free shipping. The 4-day Black Friday super sale, only at Denver Mattress.
Susan Simon, News 3 Now at 4 and 5, weekdays moving forward.
All right, Blaze, the work week is about to get underway. What should we expect as we hit the roads?
More sunshine as the day goes on, but certainly some morning flurries through at least the late morning hours. The flurries maybe stick around Thursday, and then we cool down from the 40s Wednesday to the 20s by Thursday.
Sounds good. We'll see you all back here tomorrow.